Habits can make or break our lives. How often have you tried developing a new habit only to find out that you are not ready to accept it or it is just not fitting up to your lifestyle? So, I have compiled a list of 7 habits which I have developed over the years, and trust me, these have brought transformative results. All you need to do is to start bringing them into action. Now, I agree it is not much possible, but trust me, once you start just feeding your mind in a way that you know what you actually expect from your life, and if you are someone who is on your journey to become a high value person, these habits will definitely be a transformative one for your life. And I agree it takes you time to build these habits, but once you have built them, things become so much more easier and simpler for you to just follow and proceed. Before we begin, all I need to say to you is that firstly, you need to sit and understand what all is within you, because until you bring that transformative spirit within you, no matter how many habits you practice, no matter how much of good garments you wear, how much you try to build that touch up or build your personality in an attractive way, it will all be external. So it's very crucial for you to firstly understand what all is going within you, work on yourself, and understand what are the things that are basically roadblocks to you. For many people, there are a lot of roadblocks which actually keep our mind stuck at a particular place. I firstly want you to work on those. Firstly, simplify all the complex thought patterns you usually have in your mind, which are basically stopping you to take actions in the right direction to basically transform your life. Firstly, start working on that, and the next thing is, of course, you will have to practice these habits, and they can be really transformative. Number one, become a magnetic force. Now, with this, I mean is firstly start working on yourself. Be very clear with your intentions, gain clarity in various aspects of life, work on the things which you think you need improvement. If they are your communication skills, the way your personality is reflected, the way you're perceived in your community, or it could be in any way, start observing your body language. Maybe if you are lagging at your communication skills, soft skills, start recording yourself talking to the camera for at least 1 minute every day. This will instantly boost and help you understand what all things are the wrong ones that you do. You will be able to observe your body language. I think this has been a game changer for me. The day when I started working on my YouTube, making talking head videos online, I think I got to learn a lot about what are the things that I was doing wrong and how I needed to channelize my emotions in the right way to convey them, to foster some storytelling skills. Basically, start maintaining the eye contact with the people you talk to. Be confident with your approach, and whenever you have to deliver a talk session, maybe start preparing for it beforehand and practice it well, and that way you are already familiar with what you have to speak, and that decreases the confidence that lowers for you and the anxiety levels. So I think this helps. Once you start reflecting this within you, once you know that you have all of that is needed is within you, you start attracting the right kind of relationships and people to you. You become that magnetic force which is attracting the right kind of people to you. And stop looking for external motivation or something which exists outside, because all of that you need, all of the motivation you need, all of the things that you need to work on is within you. And I agree, not everything is within you, but you can learn them, right? All you need is to make up your mind, make it ready to understand and work on the things in which you lag to become better at them. And yes, basically start sharpening your sword. The more you sharpen and polish your skills, the better and enhanced person you become. Habit number 2, become more presentable. Now, I don't mean with this is that you will have to have a very lean body, you will have to have a very good physique and the chiseled jawline and a lot of things. No, not those fancy stuff. What I mean is basically presenting yourself the way you are. Everyone is unique in their own way, and I totally agree with that. All you need to do is to present yourself in the right way. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, if you just start focusing on the kind of outfits you're wearing, what kind of hairstyle suits you best, and how much you should focus on self-care in order to make your skin start glowing, whether you need to work on yourself, started exercising, start doing some yoga, or yes, becoming more obsessed with yourself. So once you start working on yourself, it's a never ending loop, and it eventually helps you identify the areas in which you need to actually work on. The person with whom your real fight is with you. If your health goals are your priority, or if there are other aspects in which you want to work in, firstly start taking action towards those, and you will be amazed at the kind of confidence boost you get once you start dressing a certain way in which you start looking more confident, more charismatic, and you carry yourself well. People who carry themselves well, who are confident within their body, and the way they look, they talk, they carry themselves, that's when they become more amazing, more attractive, and I think that's something which we all need to work on. I have made my vision board, and in which I have put up all of the things which I want to manifest, on which I want to work in 2024. And this helps you keep a track on whether or not you're on the right path. It could include you drinking more water, spending more time with the sunsets, or spending more time reading, or whatever your priorities are. Basically start prioritizing those and start spending time with yourself. Perceive yourself as a high and value individual, or basically once you have reached to that particular goal of yours, how will your life be? What kind of lifestyle will you be living? Basically start living like that, and you will be amazed at the transformation you will see in yourself. Basically the confidence boost, the way people will be seeing you, that will be just amazing. So investing in yourself, or investing time in developing yourself, is something which I consider everyone should do. And some exercises which you could do is to firstly maintain eye contact with people, start observing your tone and behavior in front of people, and always carry a smile on your face, because fake it till you make it is also something which works. So once you start affirming yourself that yes, you are on the right path, you are working on the right things, and start taking actions towards those, your body also adapts to it, and it knows that yes, you are working on yourself, and you need to be really proud to carry yourself to the places you are, and hang out with the right people, and that's it. And habit number 3, be kind. Kindness helps you understand the real meaning of life. It basically helps you become so much more involved in your life. Basically start focusing on the right things, because true happiness lies in helping others in whatever form you can. Maybe start observing who are the people who have created a positive influence in your life. Start by thanking them. Maybe send them a thank you note. You never know how much it means to someone. You even going ahead and writing 2 or 3 sentences to just thank them for the kind of transformation they have been, or the influence they have been creating in your life. It goes a long way to help you create that feeling of gratitude, to basically start enjoying the small things in life. Because if you have a growth mindset, you will basically start getting inspiration from everywhere, and I think that's a very beautiful thing. Start saying more of thank you words, and start smiling more, because when you meet new people, greet them with the right confidence, with a smile. That helps people know of the energy that you reflect. And of course you will like to be with someone, or talk to someone who is more smiling, who is more approachable, than someone who is with a rude face and keeps a still face. I think that doesn't look much good. So yes, especially if you are in public gatherings, try to be more approachable, talk more, understand people, communicate with them, and make sure you help people out in whatever way possible if they ask you for help, right? Because kindness goes a long way and always gets noticed in all forms. And the best part is you feel more lively, more happy once you start helping people out with whatever you know or have to offer to them. Habit number 4, choose the right partner. I know this is very tough for people, who are single or who are have not yet found the right one. And I'm not saying about that. All I'm saying you to do is to firstly reflect on yourself, understand what are the things that you are seeking in the right partner. Note them down, work on them, and ask yourself, do you already own those things? If you already are at there, if you would like to date yourself, I think you are ready for the right person. And yes, basically, if you are more focused on your goals, on your dreams, if you are working on them, you will eventually attract the right kind of person who shares the same energy as you. Make a good network of people, talk to people well, maintain good relationships with them, be positive, be kind and gentle towards them. You will automatically see things happen in your favor. Some exercises that you can do is to firstly understand what kind of relationships you already have or the friends you have, and observe if there are some toxic traits or some toxic people with which you are friends currently, and whether you would like to reevaluate continuing that kind of friendship which drains your energy most often, or people who pull you down. Yes, the exercise you can try doing is to firstly identify what are the toxic traits which you want to avoid in any of your relationships or friendships, or people who basically pull you down. Try to stay away from them, because your peace of mind matters the most. Start spending time with things or people who make you feel more comfortable, who accept you, and also direct you towards the right path if you are on the wrong one, and push you out of your limits. It's very tough to find such friends, I agree, and most often you have to be the one who is pushing yourself hard at times to reach a certain point. But trust me, it's all worth it finding such people. Even if you have less number of friends, make quality friends and spend quality time with them. You will actually thank yourself for that. And habit number 5, have a long term vision. By this, I mean that you firstly need to analyze what are your goals in life, how you are working towards them, whether or not you take regular steps and actions to go towards them, and are you consistent about it? Where do you see yourself in the future years? If not that, if you have a very big goal in mind, break it down into smaller achievable steps. Start working towards those. Analyze your vision, your goals, write them down on the paper, and start taking actions towards them. These small things truly add up, because there is very much power in the tip of your pen. Once you write that down, the universe has that energy to understand that yes, this person is manifesting this and is taking actions towards this, and trust me, it will happen in your favor, and this works wonders. So it's very crucial for you to have your vision and all very clarified, very much defined, because that helps you take regular actions towards those. I agree, exploring different areas before diving up to a conclusion is very much crucial. But yes, after exploring, you will eventually find out what is it that you love to spend your time with. Or maybe ask yourself these questions, as in, if you had all of the money and time in the world that you needed to work on, to achieve your goals or stuff like that, what would you do after that? That's when you will understand your inner calling, what is it that you are truly passionate about, and start working towards those. Or maybe ask yourself, what is it that brings you real joy, real happiness? These are some tough questions which we don't even ask ourselves most often. We are busy running towards the short-term materialistic goals, this, that, but fail to reflect on our inner selves, understanding what is it that we exactly want and work towards them. So I think this works as a reality check for you to take actions towards them. Habit number 6, what you read, act on it. Now, I know so many people who like reading, people who do not like reading, but what matters more is to start taking actions towards them. I read this book, Atomic Habits, which helped me learn more about how much taking action is more important than just reading things out. And that's when I think I started focusing more on self development books, because these helped me question myself about the real things which mattered the most to me. So it's very crucial to understand and take actions, even if they are small. Maintaining and developing a reading reading habit is a different thing, and starting to apply them is another. I had read this book Atomic Habits, which taught me a lot about how practical applications of the small things that you learn in life help you grow so much well. Yes, if you want to go about reading books, firstly make an action plan. After you have read it, reflect on it. What all the other things that you have learned out of it? Will you apply them in real life? If yes, when and where, and how it can help you transform your life? There could be a lot of things, because books are the powerhouse house of knowledge, and once you start reading those, you understand what are the areas which you were lagging about, which you needed to learn and understand. And working on yourself gives you so much satisfaction, so you will have to do this. Habit number 7: do not gatekeep your knowledge. You never know what is one skill that you have which people do not have and want to learn from you, right? So yes, when you start learning things, maybe start acting on them or start teaching them to others. Maybe you could start your own YouTube channel, or you could make an Instagram page of your own, or maybe start writing down whatever you're learning every day on LinkedIn. These are some super helpful ways for you to work on things, and basically note them down. Once you are noting down the things which you are learning every day, it is getting fed in your subconscious mind, and you will eventually start observing the value of those. The goal should be to become the top 1% in your industry of expertise, and that's how you can own that particular market or niche, and make your own command, and you can start helping people out. Means basically take one-on-one consultations. If you are very good at graphic designing, let's say, or video editing, or writing good content, start teaching them to people like you, or who are already struggling with learning those. This could be a great way for you to share your knowledge while also helping people out to learn things from you. And trust me, it's very satisfying when you know you have something, or learn something, or have a skill set which can help others in different forms, different ways, and that feeling is just very amazing. So these are some 7 habits which I have started inculcating in my life. The most important one which I feel is to constantly upskill myself, work on myself, and be focused on becoming a high value person. And I think that aligns with the values that I want to share in this particular channel. And if you really like them, if you really find these interesting, or if these are helping you out in some way or the other, consider sharing this to a friend who might need this video. So thank you so much for watching Read with Ayushi.